What if you could stop an aggressive cat fight with nothing but your presence? What if your sensitive dog stopped being terrified of the fireworks because of a specific energy shift you created for them? And what if your skittish cat started bonding with you again and became affectionate? These aren't wishful thinking. These are real results from real people. The exact practical progression I'm going to show you. If you have been doing energy healing for a while, Reiki or sound healing or healing touch, then you already know that it works. You've seen glimmers of it. You've seen glimmers of results. But if you plan on growing on your path, if you plan on establishing yourself as someone who knows what they're doing, then simply knowing it works is not enough anymore. And it is certainly not enough when you come across a challenging case where a cat or a dog needs a very specific kind of attention. You need to be able to know what to do and why you do that. You need to know the engineering behind the magic. And frankly, you need a wider, diverse toolkit that you can rely on in those challenging situations. Sometimes a cat or a dog may need the energy field to be strengthened. Sometimes they may need deep relaxation, and sometimes they need the opposite of deep relaxation, and you need to know what to use when. My name is Indrani. I'm an animal intuitive, an animal communicator, an energy healing practitioner, and a Qigong healing instructor. I spent years studying many different energy healing modalities: Reiki, scalar wave, EFT tapping, meridian work. And when I started working with animals, I realized that once you get into the flow, very often things would come to me, or sometimes the animals would show me, and then I would work with specific practices which are elementary in some way and yet very profound, and these would then help create a space for healing for specific scenarios that I was working with. And this is the offering that I bring to you now. This collection of the teachings that I have gathered from various sources. Sometimes they come intuitively, sometimes they come through the animals, sometimes I get to know about them through my spirit guides. But all of this put together goes into this course, the Essential Energy Healing for Cats and Dogs. Take Lana, for example. She implemented the precise centering work from this course with her cats. They had been fighting viciously for months, pure territory conflicts, constant tension, and absolute stress under her roof. Within days of establishing her new energy practice, the fighting completely stopped. The entire house settled and her cats finally relaxed. And then there is Vinita. Her dog was absolutely terrified of fireworks. Every single holiday celebration was a household health crisis. After applying the coherence practices laid out in module 1, her dog moved through the entire fireworks season without the usual panic. And then there was this client who came to me because her highly affectionate cat had suddenly started staying out for days and stopped coming home. It felt the bond was broken. She started doing deep grounding work for herself, for her living space, and as well as for her cat. And then the cat came back, not just physically, but the soulful connection that they had shared was back again. This course is not just another certificate. This is ground zero, no fluff, hands-on work. It will bring transformation. You will be able to help your cats and dogs, your clients' cats and dogs, in ways that you never even imagined possible. This is a toolkit of a comprehensive set of tools that you can use right from day one with your own animals as well as with your professional clients. Reiki practitioners come here and finally discover the physical bioelectromagnetic mechanism behind what they have been doing for years. Beginners come here and completely skip past years of painful confusion, doubt, and trial and error. Everyone leaves with techniques that bring results. There are 25 lessons, 25 days. You need 20 minutes each day to Follow along with the lessons and do the practices. And if you skip a day, no problem. You do it at your own pace. The lessons will be available for you. There is a discussion board as well. If there is something you want to share or if there is a question you need to ask, share in the discussion forum. I will respond. If you have been sitting on the edge of energy healing, wondering whether you have what it takes to be an energy healer, you do. And if you have been practicing for years and yet you feel that there is something missing, something fuzzy, something unexplained, then this course covers that. This one is made for you. Go check out the link below and I will see you on the other side.